Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be crocheting a headband, a mesh headband like this one, and I'm going to draw a character in the headband. But before we get into that, let's go over the Bible verse of the video. So today's Bible verse will be from 1 Peter 3:15. It says, "But in your hearts honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you, yet do it with gentleness and respect." What I understand from it is that always be ready to defend your belief in Jesus, because a lot of people won't understand why they try to make you sound crazy, make you sound like I believe in magic, but God is real, and you have to be sure of your stand in that before you can help convince others to join you. So read the Bible, try to understand why you believe in it, be confident in what you believe so you can be able to share it with others. When you try to share it or prove it right, kind, be gentle, because if you are being aggressive or mean or have an attitude, people will be less likely to listen to you. Anyways, let's get into the actual video. So I'm going to be watching a tutorial. I already made it, yeah, but I didn't memorize the pattern. So I'm going to be watching a tutorial and show you guys the process of it. So you could draw along or just watch the video, whatever. Okay, let's start. So I have to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already counted it. Like, this is like the second time I'm recording this. I'm already like, I already know what to do technically. It's snowing so much outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Probably should do 40, because in this one, I'm pretty sure I did 40, but when I started crocheting in the 40th chain, it just became 39. So I'll do 40. So she said we should tighten it and then do 3 chains into the 40th hoop. Okay, so I didn't think you guys would just want to watch me crochet in silence, because I wasn't really talking. I was like watching a YouTube video while I was crocheting and talking to my siblings. I started crocheting as a New Year's resolution for like 2024 because my mom said I needed something else to do other than being on my iPad all day. So I chose crocheting. So I've been crocheting for like a year or a year and a half now. But I've been crocheting like on and off. Like I was crocheting for a couple months, stop for a couple months. Yeah, just a cycle like that. But I started to crochet this headband because but anyways, crocheting the headband didn't really take that long. I'd say it took an hour and a half or 2 hours max. But that's still excessive for how small it was. So I think I made a mistake last time I did it, because see, last time I did it, it like grows. But you know what I just did, it's like it stays skinny all the way through. But I'm not gonna redo it. I'll just keep it like that, and I'll do like a montage of the remaining. So I'm at the halfway point. I'll just do a montage of the last remaining part. I'll also be trying to like post shorts as I'm editing the video, just to like keep traction on my channel, because editing the video has taken longer than I thought it would. Like as of right now, I've been editing it for a week now. So I really hope I finish this up quickly. Maybe I should start making scripts for all these voiceovers, because I've had to redo it so many times now, and I've gotten used to hearing myself speaking. When I first started recording, like when I made my first video, I was like, it's just weird hearing myself speak, because you know how like when you listen to yourself in like a voice message, it's just weird. That's what it sounds like. I've gotten used to it now. When I'm crocheting, I watch like other stuff while doing it. Like, you know how when you're drawing, you watch a draw with me, or just like someone drawing, just random stuff while you're drawing. Yeah, when I'm crocheting, I just watch random stuff, YouTube, Netflix, etc. Because watching a tutorial, especially when you've already like done it before, or you already like it's the easy pattern, it's boring. So while I was crocheting the headband, I was watching some of the YouTubers I'm subscribed to, like a unboxing. Some shows on Netflix I recently started watching was like Gilmore Girls and Arcane. I already finished Arcane, but I haven't finished Gilmore Girls because Rory is pissing me off. Like I just can't stand to see. Look, I already like got spoilers on what happened. I just don't want to see how everything just goes downhill. I don't want to see how the good characters just like ruin their lives. So I've been watching like on and off because when I first got into it, I was watching it like straight, only Gilmore Girls. And I'll go to school, Gilmore Girls, go home, Gilmore Girls. That's all I was watching. But like, she just no, especially when she made that newspaper article about the girl calling her a hippo. That was when like I was just done with her. And now I think I'm like in the middle of season 5, so I've already like gotten like I only have 2 more seasons of the show left. I just don't know if I can really like wait for it because I already know so much stuff. I'm just not ready to watch it actually happen. Back to the tutorial.
So I just finished my 22nd row and it's about 24 centimeters, not including the strap. And this will be the part that rubs over your head ear to ear, but also remember to account for stretching, so make it slightly shorter than you think you'll need. So our last 2 rows is going to be a little bit different. We're going to chain 2.
Okay, so I realized that I've made the headband too long, so I lose like 4 rows of it. Made it right, then I meant to like finish and cut everything in the next clip. But I just like didn't show all those parts because we're already like 10 minutes into the video and I haven't even started drawing. So I just didn't want this video to be too long. I need storage. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I mean, it's not identical to the first one I made, but close enough. See. So let's start on the drawing itself. Now we're going to start the drawing based off of the crochet headband. I don't think I've ever sketched on camera because sketching is a long, ugly process with me. So I really hope this turns out good. It's going to be really embarrassing. Oh, by the way, I'm looking at the reference. This angle is way different than what I'm used to. I can't even tell if it looks good. Because with the tripod, the angle is weird. Like I'm barely... Because usually when I'm sketching, I'm really up close to the drawing. So, I'm hoping for the best right now. I'm not going to copy the reference exactly, just like basing the pose. I'll get back to you guys. Bye. So sketching took way longer than I thought it would. So this part of the video was filmed pretty late in the evening, so I speak really soft and quietly throughout like the rest of the video, so the audio may not be the best from now on. My bad. This is what I came up with so far. Like, because it's already a crochet headband, I decided to just make the whole outfit crochet. So she has a crochet top and the crochet skirt. This top, I made it inspired by this on Pinterest. So that's what the top is might look like. I'm not sure about the mesh part, but the color is nice. I'm meant to start coloring. So when I'm coloring, I usually erase. I basically do what Minty sketchbook does. Like, I erase the sketch, color, and then do line art. So the line art can fix anything I mess up with the sketch. Because I don't do line art first anymore, because whatever I did, no matter how long I waited, my line art never dried fully. So any single time I'll color on it, the black line art will always like get messy and like make the drawing look bad. So I decided coloring first, but with practice it's not that hard. Just like follow the lines of the sketch like you do with the normal line art. I think I'll make her white. I don't color white people that often because I find them harder to color than darker skin tones, because I'm not sure whether to color them in more pinky or purpley tones, because for dark skin color it's pinky and just a darker brown, but for white I don't really have a dark whitey color. So now it's time for the skin. All Owu sketchbooks come with this thing, like this plasticky thing that protects the other page from the markers, but I lost all mine. I lost the one that came with my sketchbook. I lost all 3 that came with my markers. So I'm just going to pray that the marker doesn't leak onto this side. I think my markers may be drying out because they're not as juicy as I remember them being. You have to press harder and go over the same places multiple times just to make the skin tone even. This is the best setup I can manage, but I also have to make it so I can actually be able to walk, like moving clothes and stuff like that. I really hope the markers aren't dry because I need them to be able to blend. I think this may be too dark. I thought I knew it because I've been drawing with it for so long, but it's not what I was expecting. I think I'll use pale lilac. No, antique fuchsia instead of mauve shadow. As I'm editing this, I realized that the camera was unfocused and the video looked really bad the whole time I was shading the skin and coloring a bit of the hair. So I had to cut that part out. That's why you see like the skin is already done and the hair is being colored. Coloring the hair was actually pretty fun. Like, I don't think I've ever done this hairstyle before, but it was actually pretty fun. I wasn't expecting it to be as like fun to do as it was, because coloring black hair is actually pretty hard because I don't really have any degrees. I don't really have any what? Degrees. I meant dark gray, y'all. Dark gray. That is dark enough for it to blend well into black. Plus my black marker is basically like drying out. I had to flip the brush like it showed on the whole packaging. That was the first time I actually did it. It was cool, but I was scared I was going to break my marker. As I was drawing this part of the character, my sister was like in the room with me, and so I was watching My Little Pony, and it was one of the episodes where I've watched it so many times that I actually like remembered some of the lines, and you can see I actually like said the lines with Pinkie Pie as she was saying it. It rocks. I've watched that show so much. Like I've rewatched My Little Pony like 4 or 5 times now. That's why I'm kind of pissed at Netflix for taking off like 5 seasons of it, because My Little Pony has 9 seasons. Netflix took off like the later 5 seasons, so Netflix only has 4 seasons, which means if I want to watch those 5 seasons, I have to go on YouTube to look for every single episode. Because when I found out Netflix did that, I was so pissed. I was so upset. No, because it's not just My Little Pony. Netflix have been taking off so many shows. Or I hate it when they don't even take off the whole show. They just take off a season. Like at that point, just take off the whole show, because it just like clickbaiting me. Because I remember I was going to rewatch Lego Friends, and then I found out that they left season 2 but not season 1. How does that make sense? I'll still keep Netflix. Like, don't get me wrong, it's annoying sometimes, but they still have decent shows. Like, no, at some point, I didn't have any shows to watch. I was just scrolling through everything, bored. But I found some shows, so Netflix isn't bad. I just wish they kept some of their older shows. When I was coloring this character, everything was going at least decent. Sure, the skin was hard at first, but I figured it out. I don't even know if I figured it out, because as I'm looking at it right now, it looks really pink. But anyways, the coloring the hair was the part that I was so sure of. I was sure it's going to turn out perfect. Everything was going to be all sunshine and rainbows. And then I was looking at it as I was coloring the actual clothes, and I realized it looks weird. Like it just looked so wrong, so desaturated, so I was just like I was kind of wishing I colored her hair brown instead, but it was too late. So I just like used like a brownie color on top of the gray, so at least the highlights will be brown, to at least make me feel a bit better. That's why in the end product the hair doesn't look like the way it does right now. So right now it still looks like gray, but at the end it has like a brownie tint to it. So I finished coloring this character off camera. I'm showing you guys that right now. I was going to do a transition, but I don't think I could do it right, plus I forgot. So I just do like a regular Capcut transition, and here's the end product. I really love how it turned out. Like because during the process it was bad, but when I actually looked at it like the day after in the sun, like it actually looks so pretty. I love the pink tones on it. I also love how much detail went into her character design. Like sure, everything is not perfect, but it still looks really cute. I love how it turned out. So since this is my last video of the year, I hope you guys had a wonderful 2025, and by God's grace I'll see you guys next year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, bye.